A soaring CN Tower is seen from the waters of Lake Ontario. And before we...
Kevin, thanks.
David, he has been a great addition. Thanks for that report. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Toronto, Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Fred VanVleet out there with Lowry, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. Terrific talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Now, here is Ibaka, following the miss by Fred VanVleet. Ibaka, no luck.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Walker. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
Well, you can see how dialed in Gordon Hayward can be. When he's on his game, the vision is exceptional.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
VanVleet finds Ibaka. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
Well, what you love about Serge Ibaka, yes, he has tremendous size and reach and great athleticism, but he plays his role to a T.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Walker penetrating, and the rejection by Ibaka.
Boy, still a dependable shot blocker. That is what got Serge Ibaka playing time at the beginning of his career. Nice.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Here's Brown after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Tice. Clock at 6. Hayward with the ball. It's Ibaka picking him up. And it's Hayward. That time on the assist by Tatum.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Lowry against Walker. For 3, VanVleet. Rebound, Gordon Hayward. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
Look out.
I mean, that's a rugged play.
That's straight toughness. We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Now here is Lowry inside and stolen by Tatum. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Toronto. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. And it's Terrence Davis in for Fred VanVleet. Celtics also with a sub. Smart's checked in. Count it.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league. And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
Lowry can't get it to go.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Chris Boucher's checked in for Siakam. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Powell in for Kyle Lowry. And then for Boston, Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. They get the rebound. Cantor dishes to Williams. Down low. To the middle. Here's Cantor. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And you look at Brown's field goal percentage and his free throw percentage, Greg, both career highs last season.
And, Kev, his shot was never broken. The motion never had to be rebuilt. Brown's problem coming into the league was that he would shoot the ball differently every time. Once he landed on the repeatable mechanics, you could see the consistency start to take form.
And so it's Boston with it after the Marcus Holmes. Up top, Brown, guarded by Powell, and the dunk by Brown.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now here's Powell. No points in the game yet for him. Down low. Can they get it? And that one is hammered home.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
And taken away by Brown. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Smart leading the charge. And here's Kanter. Back to Smart. And that does it for the first quarter. Celtics lead by 8. And the second quarter about to get started. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Boston. Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Williams is out there with Williams. And it's Wanamaker in at the point guard position. Smart finds Williams. Good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Raptors trail by 8. Pass to Boucher. Back to Davis. Doesn't go that time. Williams with the defensive effort. Marcus Gasol picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Toronto. Red Van Vliet comes in for Terrence Davis. Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Celtics. Smart on the wing. Here's Wanamaker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 5 on the clock. Williams kicks to Smart. Boston needs to get off a shot. A steal. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Powell. And Boston with the rebound. Ball's knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Some changes for Toronto. Siakam is checked in for Chris Boucher. OG Anunoby comes in for Hollis Jefferson. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Powell. The Celtics also changing it up. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. And Walker's subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. Tatum passes to Williams. Nice ball movement by Boston. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Ibaka. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got it. The fast break chance. And the shot is good.
I thought he might get a call there. I thought it was pretty clear contact. But we know Lowry's not looking for the whistle. This guy's just looking to put points on the board.
Walker the pass to Williams. It's stolen by Ibaka. Fast break Toronto. Lowry's got the ball. That one goes in.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won Most Improved Player in the league in 2019. And as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward. Rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Lowry.
Man, that's a hard drive to the cup, and Lowry not about to be denied in that instance.
Here's Van Vliet. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Hayward outside. Back to Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. It's deflected. Tatum And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Well, Jason Tatum forces that defender with the up fake to get off his feet, and he does a tremendous job drawing contact.
Some changes for Boston. Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. Cantor comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Marcus Smart. And Ibaka kicks to Van Vliet. Back to Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Terrence Davis, he's checked in for the Raptors. Here's Brown. Back to Tice. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Lowry passes to Ibaka. Back to Lowry. Fires the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. And it's a three-point Toronto lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside, Walker. Tatum finds Brown. To the inside. Here's Cantor. And the layup is good.
Very good presence of mind by Cantor right there. Good at taking contact and finishing through it.
And here's Toronto. They're on a 15-6 run. Davis, the pass to Anunoby. Brown against Davis. Three-pointer, Lowry. Rebound, Boston. The kick out to Tatum. Brown outside. There's 31 seconds left now here in the second. 6 to shoot. The three from Tatum. Buries it from three-point range. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
My goodness, Jason Tatum from another zip code.
Lowry passes to Anunoby. Outside Lowry. On the wing, Davis passes it to Ibaka. It's rebounded by Tice.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one. This guy reads situations so well.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Bat. Boston had no problems getting going. Their mission to dominate early was accomplished. That's all for now.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Ibaka in at the 5, down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Walker. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Walker's got 6. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Marc Gasol is checked in for Ibaka. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Norman Powell subbed in for OG Anunoby.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Pass to Powell. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And it's Brown missing. Raptors trail by 4. Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Shoots it up. Rebounded by the Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. The Celtics working the ball around now. Wanamaker the pass to Tice. The kick out to Brown. It's Brown on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Here's Powell. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one.
If you give up deep post positioning to Norman Powell, forget about it. This guy is skilled at scoring in the paint.
In the corner, Hollis Jefferson. Outside Lowry. For the tie. And the layup is good. Lowry's got it all tied up now for Toronto.
Well, this is the go-to play for Kyle Lowry. The pick and roll, he has got it down.
And with Kyle Lowry, the assist numbers don't jump off the page at you, but he has fantastic vision, and his decision-making is also elite.
Greg, for me, what stands out about Kyle Lowry is his willingness to adjust his game based on what his team needs. There's been times in his career where he's been a go-to scorer, and his three-point shooting can be infectious to his team. That toughness on the drive really strikes you. But there's also been times where he takes a back seat to scoring and says, all right, time to get my guys involved. He can do either.
Gasol finds Van Vliet. 1:33 left in the 3rd. And there's the pass to Lowry. Back to Van Vliet. Rebounded by the Celtics. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Gasol. Chris Boucher comes in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Siakam is checked in for Fred VanVleet. And it's Terrence Davis in for Kyle Lowry.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
The Raptors have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the 3rd quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Outside, Davis. Siakam for 3. And again, Toronto no luck.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
There's Walker with the 3. That one, no good. Toronto trailing. Fast break, Toronto. Siakam's running. And he lays it straight in.
So fast to get out in transition. Pascal Siakam dangerous in the open floor.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the 2nd half. Smart passes to Cantor. Williams trying to break free. The shot's good from Cantor. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
For Boston, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. Siakam pulls it in. Here's Boucher. The rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Smart, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Celtics lead by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Celtics leading by 3. On the floor for Boston. Walker and Smart, the guards. Jason Tatum is out there with Williams. And it's Cantor in at the center position. Walker dishes to Williams. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Now, how about the awareness of Kemba Walker? Make your teammate feel good with a pretty pass, Kemba.
Now, here's Anunoby. Inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. It's stolen by Davis. Now the Raptors moving it up. And the dunk by Powell.
This, to me, is where he can be lethal. In fast break situation, Norman Powell's speed's a problem.
Walker with a clean look. And the three off target. Toronto shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Boucher finds Siakam to the middle. Here's Davis. And Boston with the rebound. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Tips it. Now Davis. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Powell, the pass to Boucher. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Raptors with some changes. Marcus All comes in for Chris Boucher. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Norman Powell. The Celtics also changing it up. Daniel Tice is checked in for Enes Kanter. Gordon Hayward comes in for Robert Williams. And it's Brown in for Marcus Smart. And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for Toronto. It's a one-point game. Siakam misses.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Walker the pass to Tatum. Here's Tice. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Terrence Davis. And so here's Toronto. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And Hayward with the block.
Well, this is where Gordon Hayward has turned himself into a dependable two-way player. How good is he at using his length to turn away these shots?
Here's Siakam. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Tice passes to Brown. Back to Tice. Over to Gasol. And it's off the back rim. No good. Raptors have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. They now take the lead. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Pascal Siakam. Improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
Back to Tice. Nice ball movement by Boston. It's Brown with the drive. And finished off by Brown.
With the big shot, proving hard work pays off.
VanVleet kicks to Lowry. Hayward grabs the board. Hayward's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. A nice shot by Tatum.
Jason Tatum under duress. Big moment, no problem.
Raptors trail by 3. Outside Lowry. No good with the triple. The Celtics have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Brown feeling it out a bit. Tatum finds Brown. Now Tice. Rocket 6. Tatum no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
A putback, and Gasol able to finish. Gasol's got his first bucket in this one.
A big moment means it's my moment. Marcus Gasol, close it out.
Back to Tatum. Stolen by VanVleet. Here's Lowry. That shot, no good. Walker with some nice D. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Boston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. To the paint, tipped away. Gasol with the steal.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. That 3 off the mark.
after the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
It's good.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Van Vliet. Walker with the rebound. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
You get the sense that Jason Tatum has a drive to be great. This is a young player who doesn't lack for confidence. I love watching him play. You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Lowry for three. Knocks down the trifecta.
Every possession critical, and Kyle Lowry delivers once again.
And here's Tatum for three. Good from beyond the arc. What a shot. But they may take a second to look at it. Oh, that was close. And yes, the officials want to review the shot. They initially thought he didn't get it off in time, but it was awfully tough to tell. What a moment this is, huh? They may go from winners to... The traffic in New York City making it. And with pregame.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
It does indeed. Thanks, David. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at center. And looking at the Nets, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 guard. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. The Nets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Well, the former #1 overall pick, tremendous success early in his career. Irving continues to find ways to improve. Now, his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Now, here's Tice. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jared Allen.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He hits the second from the line. Now, here is Irving. It's LeVert on the wing. Down low. It's stolen by Tice. Hayward passes to Tatum. Up again. It's good on the putback.
I like how Hayward positions himself on the glass. I mean, he's great at tracking down the misses.
Here's Irving. LeVert finds Irving. Back to LeVert. Puts it up. Nails the baby hook.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Brown outside. Pass to Walker. And here is Tatum. From outside the arc. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
Defensive breakdown. And they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Left side, KD. Allen kicks to KD. Dinwiddie drives in. Brings it from 9 feet away. The Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Tatum. Walker the pass to Tice. Back to Walker. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
This is the thing about Walker. He will challenge you from the perimeter. He will challenge you inside also.
On a team filled with big wings last year, Walker gave the Celtics a guy with great supreme quickness who could break down the defense when nothing else was there.
And he's that rare commodity, an elite catalyst who doesn't have to dominate the ball to make an impact. That allows room for others to feel empowered out on the floor. It's just one of the many ways Walker makes his teammates better.
Allen finds Dinwiddie. Rebound Boston. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Walker taking his time here. There's the pass to Tice. To the inside. And Hayward at the stuff.
There's the athleticism. Hayward, he's proven he can get up and finish with power.
Irving passes to Allen. Dinwiddie kicks to KD. Goes back up. And Allen with the layup.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Back to Brown. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Walker. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D there from Allen. The kick out to Irving. Pass to KD. With the second effort, and Allen with the nice bucket inside. Allen's got his second bucket of the game to go.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Dinwiddie passes to KD. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
Brown kicks to Walker. Celtics passing it around. A shot by Hayward, wide open. Boston again missing. Nets leading by 3. Passes to Irving. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Look at that. Irving just leaked out wonderfully in transition. He's a remarkable decision maker in fast break situations.
And it's out of bounds. Last touched by Allen.
I don't think that was a pass he should make. Too many things can go wrong. I mean, they're lucky to keep possession.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Allen. Torian Prince comes in for Karis LeVert. And Harris subbed in for Dinwiddie. And then for Boston, Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Marcus Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Outside Irving. Prince outside. Three-pointer. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to face.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot in the first.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, governing the split-second chance opportunities. I mean, that's what has them in the lead right now.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Brooklyn now, inside we got Prince and Jordan. Irving is out there with Luwawu, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis. But Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
And stolen by Prince. In transition, here come the Nets. On up the court. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters, but ultimately your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that, am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
And Brown is just an exceptional player. Really love whenever he shows off his athletic ability.
Down low. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got his first points of the game.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
To the middle. Williams kicks to Williams. Count that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut back down to just 1 with the basket from Williams.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Now, here is Irving. Prince finds Irving. Back to Prince. Williams with the block. Pass to Wanamaker. And there's the pass to Williams. Inside, Smart. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Just too physical. Smart shedding the defense and finishing strong.
Irving passes to Luau. Lobs it up for Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
And any lob to Jordan is about as sure thing as you can get. So athletic for a big with tremendous hands, and big fella knows how to get in prime position for those alley-oop feeds.
Now here's Williams. It's Brown on the wing, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
So for the Nets, Jared Allen's checked in for Prince. Karis LeVert comes in for Luau Cabarro. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Then for the Celtics, Gordon Hayward comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brad Wanamaker. Here's Harris. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
And stolen by Harris. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. They get a hand on it. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Jordan. Cantor checked in for the Celtics. Jason Tatum comes in for Williams. Outside, Smart. Back to Tatum. The feed to Cantor. To the paint. Here's Smart. Lays it up off the glass. Smart's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, this is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Cantor. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
Dinwiddie outside. LeVert finds Dinwiddie. Nets passing it around. KD against Tatum. Stolen by Cantor. Outside, Smart. 29 seconds left here in the second. Tatum drives in. Second shot opportunity. The shot's good from Cantor. And the Celtics lead by 1.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, Cantor has led the league in offensive boarding rates. I mean, when you think about it, perhaps the best at picking up his teammates' misses.
Dinwiddie wide open. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Walker the pass to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
That is prime-time point guard play. A sensational find by Walker to set up the easy.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Celtics lead by... Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. Their field goal percentage was a...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Nets trail by 3.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Jason Tatum is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in a point. Tatum no good. Durant with it, picked up by Brown. And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
On its way from Hayward for two. That shot misses. And Brooklyn will come the other way. A nice shot by LeVert. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Tatum's got 5.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Tice against Dinwiddie. No good. Great D that time from Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. The lead is 2. Hayward left side. Stolen by LeVert. Dinwiddie finds Irving. Now LeVert. Back to Irving. From outside, off the mark. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Down low, here's Tatum. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Tatum's got the lead up to 4 now for Boston. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Irving kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Irving. Pass to KD. Banked in off the glass. For your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Irving dishes to Dinwiddie. Trying to find Irving. He's got it now. The layup missed.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
Hayward finds Tatum. Brown with it. Out to the wing. Back to Tatum. Tice passes to Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Tatum down low. KD's on him.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
LeVert the pass to Dinwiddie. Nets passing it around. Now LeVert. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jared Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. Joe Harris is checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in for Irving. And a new group in for the Celtics. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Robert Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. Marcus Smart's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. From deep three-point range, Smart misses.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Williams. Prince with the defensive effort.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Luwabu's shot is off. Celtics leading by 6. 26 seconds left in the third. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
His shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, You got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Prince and Durant are at the 3 and the 4. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. So that's the Nets 5. Out to Harris. Durant dishes to Jordan. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Boston leading by 8. Smart passes to Cantor. Williams looking around. Back to Cantor. Outside, Smart. Boston needs to get off a shot. Williams' shot is off. The net shooting 43% from the field. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Harris.
I mean, this guy is almost 7 feet. Durant runs the floor beautifully, knowing where to be at all times in transition.
Here's Wanamaker. The dish to Williams. Shakes him, and it's good on the layup. Williams has got the lead up to 8 now for Boston.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Durant kicks to Dinwiddie. Jordan the pass to Prince. Here's Dinwiddie. And a miss there on the triple.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Williams finds Williams. To the middle, and stolen by Prince. In transition, here come the Nets. Dinwiddie with the ball.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Williams up on top, guarded by Prince. Dinwiddie with the steal. It's hauled in by Wanamaker. Celtics leading by 6. Williams with the ball, guarded now by Prince. Back to Smart. Inside, here's Wanamaker. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
The Nets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. He gets it in there.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Passes it to Williams. Here's Cantor, guarded by Jordan. Cantor dishes to Smart. Back to Cantor. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game.
A true inside-outside player. We know Cantor can hit a 3, but he's at his best closer range.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Here's Wanamaker. Puts the move on. A second chance effort. Cantor, the pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Cantor. To the inside. Wanamaker. And Jordan sends it back.
And really, that's the brilliance of Jordan. Just denying those shots there with tremendous power.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Harris LeVert comes in for Taurean Prince. And Irving subbed in for Joe Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Allen. Hayward with some nice D. And Walker's got the ball here for the Celtics. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Irving dishes to Allen. Count that one.
I love seeing that kind of unselfishness. Irving is proven to be a sensational teammate.
The Celtics have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And here's Walker outside. No good on that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Here's Irving. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
Look at how assured Irving is. When the game is on the line, he demands the rock.
And here's Tatum for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
It counts.
Amazing confidence from Irving. He's so skilled at getting inside and getting the shot he wants.
Tatum on the wing. No one near him. And Irving pulls it down. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaylen Brown. So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so he hits both.
And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
It drops.
Fantastic job. Hayward, one of the most versatile players in the league, showing he's also clutch.
Here's Irving. Here's Allen. So we see Boston get the win here. A narrow win under difficult. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The sun shining brightly on down. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Tucker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the 5 down low. And for Philadelphia, the tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Here's Richardson. It's blocked. Hayward outside. To the middle. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Richardson. Yep, that one goes in there.
Boy, Richardson has a lot of toughness. Remember, this is a guy who earned his spot in the NBA. Nothing has come easy for him.
Brown kicks to Tice. Back to Brown. Another shot. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Simmons against Walker. Simmons can't get it to go. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing.
Oh, what a play!
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
The kick out to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Tice. And Tice throws it down.
Good read from Tatum that time. Saw the defense had overcommitted and then made them pay with the sweet dime. Well done.
Simmons against Walker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
You look at Ben Simmons, and it's easy to compare him somewhat to LeBron James because he's a walking triple-double threat every game. And quite honestly, I think he's only going to get better, especially if he adds a jump shot.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Gordon Hayward. The 76ers lead it. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Simmons. He dishes it to Embiid. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Slick in the pick and roll. Simmons, when a passing lane is open, he jumps all over it.
Inside, here's Tatum. It doesn't go for him. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Horford. Robinson comes in for Tobias Harris. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Josh Richardson. And it's Burks in for Simmons. And then for Boston, Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Tatum. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Smart goes in. Tries again. Crafty move. Nice move. That's tipped. Brown against Burks. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Smart against Robinson. The 76ers need to get off a shot. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Wanamaker the pass to Williams. Now the 76ers on the break. Robinson's got the ball. It's good on the putback. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Celtics passing it around. Down low, trying to get something going. A shot off that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Robinson passes to Scott. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
To the paint. Second chance shot. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Philadelphia gets called for the foul.
And, you know, Kanter can dominate on the court, but his real passion may be pro wrestling. He even held a pro title belt for a little while. He's a big, strong fella. I know I wouldn't want to be in the ring with him.
Burks, the pass to Scott. To the inside.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. 76ers lead by 10. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Celtics, we've got Hayward. Enes Kanter is out there with Williams. Then there's Smart, and it's Wanamaker in at the point. Al Horford is checked in for Joel Embiid. Hayward passes to Wanamaker. Kicks to Williams. Back to Wanamaker. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And some changes here for the 76ers. Tobias Harris is checked in for Mike Scott. And it's Ben Simmons in for Alec Burks. And then for Boston, Tatum, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. A shot by Milton, no good. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Boston Celtics, trailing by 10.
That's their first of the game, though, so sharp passing has helped them to craft this lead.
Boston with the ball. Here's Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Harris. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Korkmaz passes to Richardson. Horford high post. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston. Celtics trail by 12.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Horford the pass to Korkmaz. Inside, Richardson. Outside for Simmons. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Korkmaz. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
Yeah, I agree. And you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. The Celtics also changing it up. Williams comes in for Williams. And it's Brown in for Marcus Smart. Thybulle, the pass to Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Well, you can't give up this kind of positioning, not to a guy like Simmons. I mean, all you're asking for is to get burned if you do.
And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
To the middle, here's Horford. It's rebounded by Tice. Celtics trail by 12. Williams inside the line. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Richardson. The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Horford. Mike Scott comes in for Harris. Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for Richardson. And Alec Burks subbed in for Ben Simmons. Enes Kanter's checked in for the Celtics. Brad Wanamaker comes in for Kemba Walker.
When he's close to the rim, the attitude that Embiid brings is, I'm dunking this thing.
It's tipped. Burks with the steal. Robinson passes to Thybulle. Back to Robinson. 1:12 left to play here in the half. Embiid kicks to Robinson. Stolen by Kanter. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Tatum leading the charge. Nice ball movement by Boston. Passes it to Kanter. Back to Wanamaker. Tatum with it. 6 to shoot. Williams inside, defended by Scott. Here's Wanamaker. No points in the game yet for him. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Boston. There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Brown. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for Philadelphia. Down low. Here's Embiid. And the shot is long. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And stolen by Scott. And Robinson with a clear path to the basket. And then Robinson slams it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And so it's the... All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. It was Joel Embiid who got hot in the first. He had 10 points and 3 rebounds. And that's...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that gun.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And the turnover again by Boston. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
The feed to Horford. Left side, Harris. Simmons on the wing. Over Tice. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Celtics trail by 12. Brown the pass to Walker. Count that bucket.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Harris outside. Back to Simmons. To the inside. Embiid kicks to Harris. Bangs home the trifecta. Harris has got 5 points so far.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Walker against Simmons. Hayward passes to Tice. 5 to shoot. Inside, Walker. And he makes good on the layup. Walker's got his second basket.
And, you know, Walker is really good at muscling his way through the defense. Tough to stop on the way up.
Embiid dishes to Simmons. Harris inside. Defended by Hayward. Embiid, the pass to Horford. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Horford's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector. Discourages inside attempts at a high rate. Clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
Simmons dishes to Horford. Harris kicks to Simmons. Back to Harris. Simmons looking it over. Richardson for 3. Walker with the rebound. Celtics trail by 13. Tatum with it. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Korkmaz is checked in, and then for Boston. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Smart subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Here's Smart. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Simmons passes to Horford. Here's Korkmaz. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got 7 rebounds in the game. 1:05 left in the third quarter. Smart kicks to Tice. Walker the pass to Tice. They double team Walker. Back to Tice. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Tice has got it back down to single digits for the Celtics. And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. From deep, Richardson. The 76ers with another miss. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense. The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Richardson touched it last.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Richardson. And Alec Burks subbed in for Ben Simmons. And Cantor throws it down.
And the veteran just reading the situation. Cantor will take advantage of the openings if you give them.
Back to Burks. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Feibel finds Robinson. And here is Milton from deep. Off target. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court right now for the Celtics, Williams is out there with Hayward. Then there's Smart. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Wanamaker in at the 1. Deflects the pass. And Hayward with the stuff.
And using his underrated athleticism, Hayward is no stranger to throwing it down.
Back to Burks. Outside Robinson. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the 76ers.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Robinson. That was a strong dunk.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Bucket is good. Milton's got his first basket of the night.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game. Nice pass there to set that basket up.
The 76ers leading by 4. Pass to Milton. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Embiid kicks to Horford. The putback, the rebound by the Celtics. Kanter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now Horford. And now the 76ers on the break. Lobbed up there for Embiid.
Excellent awareness from Embiid, sensing an opportunity to shoot and taking advantage of it.
Now the pass to Kanter. To the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They got to offer more resistance here.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, Tobias Harris is a great scorer, and he's had multiple NBA stops, and I think you just have to simply say this guy has always been wanted.
Tatum against Embiid. Richardson kicks to Horford. Just 5 to shoot. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good from outside. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Brown. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Floats it up for Horford. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Walker. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
That is why they give it to Walker. You can trust him to make smart decisions in big spots.
Right side Horford. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Brown's got the ball, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A lot of quickness on that drive. Walker loves forcing the pace. Excellent at drawing contact.
First free throw is good, and that ties the game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Simmons passes to Harris, and stolen by Tatum. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Brown's got the ball. Tatum's shot is off. Philadelphia's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. And Simmons slams it in.
Really like how Simmons commands the ball, especially in key moments.
Boston making a switch here. Hayward's checked in.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
.102 left here in the 4th quarter. Tatum's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
It's stolen by Brown. And Walker with a clear path to the hoop.
Well, you got to respect the athleticism and the willingness to defend that Simmons has. I mean, he's a skilled shot blocker, too.
Richardson outside. Outside, Horford. Simmons passes to Horford. And Boston with the rebound.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
It's in!
Boy, watch out, watch out. Walker has caught 5.
Here's Simmons.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
A 3 ball. Can't get the 3 to fall. Here's Brown. Good!
And Brown is just so physically imposing, I mean, especially inside where he usually gets whatever he wants.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win. The John Hancock Tower rising above. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And for Boston, Brown and Hayward, they're the wings. Daniel Tice out there with Tatum. And it's Walker in at the point. Now here's Brown. Pass to Tatum. And stolen by Siakam. And here we go. Fast break. VanVleet's got it. Finished off the break.
Amazing effort by Fred VanVleet. He's up the court so fast to finish that play.
Here's Boston now.
Fred VanVleet, a weapon from the outside, has a great shot that he can pull up at a moment's notice. He's consistent on catch and shoots as well as off the dribble.
Tice, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. Lowry passes to VanVleet, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Here's Anunoby trying to get open as Ibaka.
The long reach of Hayward is tough to release over. Tough for the shooter to get a clean look.
Here's Walker. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And with VanVleet, about half of his shots are from deep.
You're right, GA. That's the #1 part of his offense, of his game right now. He can shoot it deep, but he also can drive it. He shoots a low field goal percentage from those shots because of the distance. But I love Fred VanVleet. He knows how to play.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Relentless energy from OG. Defense can't counter his explosiveness on the boards.
To the paint. And Tice gets it to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Lowry. Fires from deep. That one misses. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That is his first foul of the game. Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And it's Walker penetrating.
You can see on plays like that just how hard it can be to shake Lowry off you.
Walker's shot is off. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Celtics on offense, trailing by 2. They double team Walker. Tice passes to Hayward. Back to Tice. To the inside. Out to Hayward. 4 on the shot clock. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Greg, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams. Now the Raptors moving it up. Lowry with the ball. Now defended by Hayward. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Good D by Siakam.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
VanVleet passes to Lowry. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
He's heady. He's unselfish. All VanVleet does is make winning plays.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Boston making some changes. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. A new group in now for the Raptors. Marc Gasol's checked in. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and Involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And Pascal Siakam can absolutely score in bunches. Put up 25 in a quarter last season, and when he gets going, look out.
GA, when Pascal Siakam is on, it seems like he's involved in every play. Must stay consistent. But you know what? He's a special player who can carry a team to win on any given night.
High post, Davis. He dishes it to Gasol. 2 points. That one goes.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Wanamaker, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
Right side, Smart to the middle. Cantor. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And really inside the paint is where Cantor thrives. His dominant approach lets him just own that space.
Davis down low. Now the feed to Gasol. Here is Davis. It's Powell on the wing. Right side, Gasol. Back to Powell. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Raptors lead by 4. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Celtics. Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Williams is out there with Williams. And it's Wanamaker in at the point. Outside for Davis. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here's Wanamaker. He's guarded by Davis. Powell against Smart. The pass to Williams. Back to Smart. The kick out to Brown. 5 on the clock. Williams dishes to Smart. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Raptors with the lead. Gasol passes to Powell. Back to Gasol. And that one is off. Excellent D there from Williams. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Feeds it to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Davis inside. He feeds it to Gasol. Pass to Powell. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
They get it back. Shots good by Boucher. And it's Williams with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's Wanamaker. He's guarded by Davis. And here is Powell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Out to the right wing. Hollis Jefferson passes to Gasol. Powell, that's good. And the Raptors lead by 2.
The capacity at 7-1 to just survey the floor. You're not going to impede Gasol's vision.
Brown kicks to Smart. Pass to Williams. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Davis dishes to Gasol. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Lowry passes to Ibaka. Lowry, great positioning on the putback. Lowry's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Walker finds Tatum. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Walker against Lowry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A prolific scorer in this league. Walker just keeps getting better. One of the most elusive covers in the game today.
Kemba Walker hits them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
32 seconds left here in the second. The drive by Lowry. That one goes. Counted. Lowry's got 4 points in the quarter.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
Lowry against Walker. Back to Tice. The feed to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Tice, no one around him. Up again, and Cantor able to finish. Cantor's got the lead up to 2 now for Boston.
And usually amongst the leaders in the offensive rebound rate, Cantor gives your team found points off misses.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to... Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on a... Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They only had a couple of rough stretches. And that does it for our halftime show.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slot. Fred VanVleet out there with Lowry, and it's Ibaka in at the center. Now Anunoby. Outside for Lowry. This one for three. Hayward grabs the board. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Tatum leading the charge. It's Brown on the wing. Covered by VanVleet. Brown dishes to Tatum. Back to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And the skills of Brown. Not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
And it's Walker that time on the assist by Brown. Now it's a 4-point Boston lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
It's good. Ibaka's got his second basket of the night.
This is what I like about Lowry, not just looking for his shot, even though he's an excellent scorer.
And you look over the course of Kyle Lowry's career, he's bounced around for quite some time, but boy, has he found a home in Toronto.
And you know, GA, a few summers back, had a chance to leave, but he stayed with the Toronto Raptors. What a decision that was. Reason why? He helped lead this team to their first title. Kyle Lowry's beloved by this franchise. He'll go down as one of the all-time great Raptors.
It's Brown with the drive. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Williams comes in for Daniel Tice, and Smart subbed in for Brown. The Raptors also with a sub. Chris Boucher's checked in for Pascal Siakam.
A threat from anywhere on the floor. Lowry does it with skill, and he does it with toughness.
Near the three-point line, it's VanVleet. Hayward grabs the board. Celtics trail by 3. Inside. Nice shot by Smart. Smart's got his second bucket.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ibaka's got 6 points in the quarter.
This is the kind of physical play we saw from Ibaka early in his career. We're seeing it again now.
Hayward finds Walker. That one falls.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
And this half, a more entertaining one. The pace is picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement.
Enes Kanter's checked in for the Celtics. Brad Wanamaker comes in for Walker. A new group in now for the Raptors. Marcus All's checked in for Ibaka. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Norman Powell's checked in for Fred VanVleet. And it's Terrence Davis in for Kyle Lowry. Here's Gasol. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Love the effort from Marc Gasol. Physical defense, but he wasn't deterred.
Celtics trail by 3. Passes it to Smart. 1:41 left to play in the third. Here's Wanamaker. Tatum kicks to Williams. Back to Tatum. Gasol with the steal. And here they come. There's Hollis-Jefferson, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Raptors shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Siakam is checked in for Chris Boucher. And the second free throw, good. The Celtics have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Smart passes to Kanter. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 4 assists now tonight.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
How about the speed with which Tatum gets down the court? Awesome at reading the defense and then exploiting the opportunity in the open floor.
Hollis-Jefferson passes to Gasol with the putback, and Kanter pulls it down. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
The Raptors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Boston making some changes. Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. And it's Brown in for Brad Wanamaker. Tice finds Brown. Back to Tice. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 5. The dish to Cantor. Outside Tatum. Takes the 13-footer. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's Powell. The shot missing. Excellent D from Cantor.
What drive by Gasol on defense, using his gigantic body to annoy shooters the best he can.
We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. Boston on top, leading by a point. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Enes Kanter is out there with Tatum. And it's Tice in at the center, filling out the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And stolen by Tatum. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And a wide open look for Walker. A 3-pointer off the mark. Raptors trail by 3. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Outside, Davis. Back to Siakam. Stolen by Kanter. Tice inside. Defended by Gasol.
A young guy with maturity, awareness, and a feel for the game. Tatum is special.
To the left wing. Back to Van Vliet. The 3. Traps in the tray.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Stolen by Van Vliet. Fast break Toronto. Here's Davis. And it's all evened up.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
That was great anticipation on the steal. A gamble that paid off.
Down low. And Walker kicks to Kanter. Back to Walker. To the middle. Shoots from 12. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Celtics lead by 2.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Hits the 3-point bomb. Van Vliet's got 6 in the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Kanter. And Tice throws it down. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Van Vliet against Tatum. Launches a 3. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Celtics have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. And Kanter throws it down.
And his teammates love it. Kanter taking charge on a huge possession. You can just see him brimming with confidence, not afraid of the big moment.
Near the 3-point line, it's Van Vliet. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall. And Terrence Davis gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Celtics making a switch here. Hayward's checked in. And then for Toronto, Serge Ibaka. He's checked in for Gasol. OG Anunoby comes in for Norman Powell. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Terrence Davis.
No, tremendous find there by Kemba. He draws loads of attention, opens the court up for his teammates.
And the basket by Lowry.
Well, if there was a big bucket made in this game, you knew it would come from Lowry.
Hayward on the wing. Tatum on the wing. There's the triple. A basket good off the assist from Hayward. Tatum's got the lead back up to 5 now for the Celtics. Siakam with it. It's stolen by Brown. And Hayward with a clear path to the hoop. Outside Tatum. Inside. Tice passes to Tatum. Back to Tice. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Picked off in midair. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. It falls. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Stepping up in a big way, Siakam proving he's got guts to deliver in the clutch.
And Walker's got the ball here for Boston. Hayward outside. And Walker kicks to Hayward. The kick out to Tatum. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. It's stolen by Brown. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
Ibaka finds Lowry. To tie it up. Misses the 3. No good there. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball. A shot of the Celtics coming down the tunnel. They're not missing.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. So the Nets starting 5. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. And for the Celtics, Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Daniel Tice out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Walker in at the point. Now here's Tatum. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent. First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Out to Hayward, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Brooklyn with the ball. Now, here is Irving. Dinwiddie finds Durant. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Allen. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
How about the concentration on that assist? Changed his mind mid-shot and put the pass right on the money.
Pass to Tice. Back to Walker. And it's sent back by Allen.
Boy, you've got to watch those long arms of Jared Allen. Twice on the pipe, send it back.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Here's LeVert. And laid in to finish the break.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
The pass to Hayward. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I just love how Gordon Hayward has become so crafty on the interior. He really just keeps the defense off balance.
Hayward hits them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Irving kicks to KD. LeVert the pass to Allen. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Allen's got his second basket of the night.
Well, how about the touch inside from Jared Allen? This guy has got such length and mobility. You add that touch and look out, folks. He's going to be tremendous.
Brown drives in. Tice. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's LeVert. Tries yet again. It's tipped. Brown outside. Hayward dishes to Tatum. Here's Tice. Tips it, and Tatum stays with it.
When we are talking about Jason Tatum, we're talking about a 6'11" wingspan. This is why he's so effective coming up with second chance points.
Now, here is Irving. The wide open look for Durant. But they get it back. Here's Allen. Banked in off the glass. Allen's got 6.
I just love the determination on that backboard. Coming out of the gates, really, really strong.
Yeah, we're seeing some early signs that he is on his game. That putback's a good illustration of the work he's ready to put in tonight.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Allen, that's good.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you. Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
Walker the pass to Tice. No good from 11 feet. Nets leading by 4. Here's Durant. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. Hayward with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. And Tice gets it to go.
Well, you can see how dialed in Gordon Hayward can be. When he's on his game, the vision is exceptional.
On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Walker. Allen surveying the D. Here's Dinwiddie. Allen trying to break free. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Brown the pass to Tice. Back to Brown. Dishes to Hayward. Clock at 6. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You know, Gordon Hayward has paid a price in the gym, and now his strength allows him to score through aggressive defenders.
There's 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. Outside for Jordan. Prince in the corner. Launches it. And no good. Jared Allen has been on display for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the...
How can we be the best version of ourselves? And
well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. On the perimeter, Harris and Prince. Jared Allen is out there with Jordan. And it's Luwawu in at the point guard position. And there it is for him.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Smart. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
How about Marcus Smart? Keeps his balance even with the defense in his grill. That is really nicely done.
Jordan the pass to Luwawu. Williams with the steal. Smart finds Williams. Back to Smart. Pass to Canner. Smart with the ball. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Smart's got the lead up to 1 now for the Celtics. Here's Prince. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that 6th sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the night here. Tatum, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. To the paint. Here's Williams. Count the basket. Williams has got it all tied up now for Boston. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
To the inside. Williams dishes to Williams. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
KD's checked in for the Nets. Kyrie Irving comes in for Luwawu-Cabarrot. Irving passes to Jordan. Irving looking for an opening. Jordan kicks to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Daniel Tice is checked in for Robert Williams. Jaylen Brown comes in for Williams. And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. And that one, good.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Yes, that goes in.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of. And then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Celtics.
Well, you're allowing DeAndre Jordan to get comfortable. This guy is so efficient as a scorer.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Pass to Brown. Back to Walker. Tice passes to Brown. This ball movement by Boston. Good work there as it goes. Tice has got 4 this quarter.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
LeVert in the corner. He kicks to Irving. KD passes to Jordan. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You'd like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Brown dishes to Hayward. Back to Brown. Inside. Dinwiddie with the steal.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. "12 seconds left to play in the first half. That one good for 2.
How about the outstanding concentration from the veteran? Kemba Walker so adept at staying in control through these finishes.
Here's Irving. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. And the Nets lead by 4.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
KD, that's for 2. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. It was Jared Allen who got hot in the first. He had 13 points, 3 rebounds. And that...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Jared Allen with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Boston, Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at center.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Brown, good.
Jaylen Brown thrives when it comes to scoring through contact. This is a guy who is constantly looking to initiate that body contact with the defense.
It's Durant on the wing. Latrey, but they recover it. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. The pass to LeVert. Shot clock at 6. Allen. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Once Jared Allen gets rolling, this guy will keep the pressure on. He wants to be great.
Count it. Good. Hayward's got 9 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And moving to a star-laden team last year, Walker continued to produce as he always has.
And the scoring average may have gone down, but that was totally expected. This has been a seamless integration of Kemba Walker. Coach Stevens has got to get some credit here. You allow Kemba Walker to play to his strengths, but you also allow him to thrive in the team situation with other talent.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Shooting foul, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Williams with the ball, picked up by Harris, and Williams throws it down.
You know that 7'5" wingspan, the great hops, that's been there. But Williams' ability to put the ball on the floor and create for himself, that's something new.
And the basket by Harris.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And stolen by Prince. Here's Allen. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night. Celtics trail by 8. Here's Wanamaker. Makes it off the glass. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Allen's shot is off. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. 4-point game.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
They get it back. Allen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Smart.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
Celtics making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Down low, here's Tatum. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Prince, the pass to Allen. Now here's Prince. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Back to Irving. Looking for Allen and gets it there. Oh, that's blocked.
Encouraging to see Cantor trying harder on the defensive end. There's height. There's ability to block shots. Go to work, Ennis.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Harris passes to Allen. Kicks it out to Prince. Harris, right side. Pulls up from the corner. They grab their own miss. Great D that time from Tatum. And here's Boston. Big stretch here going 10-2. And they take the lead. Wanamaker's got 6 points in the quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Harris dishes to Jordan. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Tatum. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Joe Harris. Karis LeVert is out there with Durant. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Dinwiddie in at point. Durant against Tice. Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
Well, the 7-footer showing how easy it can be. Enes Kanter, aggressive.
Durant kicks to LeVert. Out to Harris. Back to Jordan. Pass to LeVert. Now Harris. Outside Jordan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
Dinwiddie passes to Jordan. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. The 3 from KD. Moves back up. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the call. Foul on Boston.
Now, when DeAndre Jordan is engaged, this guy is flat out a difference maker. He understands how to play to his strengths.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. And Irving subbed in for Harris.
Well, this is the beauty of Kyrie Irving. You think of him as a creator, but this guy in a catch and shoot just as lethal.
To the paint. Hayward finds Tice. They double him with Jordan. Back to Hayward. Round with it. To the middle. Stolen by LeVert. And Prince with a clear path to the hoop. The big dunk at the end of the break.
We talk often about Taurean Prince's range as a shooter. Let's talk about athletically the ability to get in transition and get easy opportunities. Nicely done.
And stolen by Prince. Here's LeVert and Hayward with the block. And they're able to recover. Irving passes to Jordan to take the lead. The kick out to Irving. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Celtics with the lead. Brown dishes to Walker. Yep, it counts.
So calm under pressure. This is Kemba's time.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. Passes it to Prince. Nets passing it around. And stolen by Hayward. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. And then Brown with the dunk.
Oh, Jaylen Brown with a big shot, proving hard work pays off.
It's LeVert on the wing. Here's Dinwiddie. It's blocked. They retain possession. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Jared Allen's checked in for Brooklyn.
A terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Tice. Shot clock at 5. Boston needs to get off a shot. Here's Hayward. A shot off that time. Excellent D there from Allen. To tie it up. Kemba Walker comes up with the loose ball. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Brown wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Irving with it. He's picked up by Walker and stolen by Tatum. And the dunk by Brown.
Well, you love to see Jason Tatum using his length and athleticism to make plays defensively. That's nice.
Allen kicks to Irving. Jordan the pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Jordan. The feed to Allen. Nobody near Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That's his third foul of the game. Prince is checked in for Jordan. Tatum against Prince. Walker taking his time here. And the pass to Tice. The 11-footer. Allen with the rebound. The Nets on offense.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Outside Tatum. Tice kicks to Hayward. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Back to Prince. Inside. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
That is a cold-blooded dagger. Mr. LeVert, welcome to it.
Shot is good. But, oh, it looks like this one might get reviewed. Very close on the release. And they're going to call for a review of that last-second shot. If they overturn the basket, they get a chance to play the overtime period. Otherwise, this one is over.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure.
It's live coverage of the... Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. And for Boston, Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the 5 down low. Now here's Horford. Richardson finds Harris. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Walker with it. Tatum on the wing. Brown outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Tice. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Up top, Simmons. Guarded by Walker. And they double up Simmons. Embiid wide open. And the 3 off target. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with his play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism. And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Walker the pass to Tice. And stolen by Horford. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Demonstrating how fast he is. Simmons enjoys going up to hammer home that alley-oop.
And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Here's Simmons. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Embiid the pass to Simmons. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Brown's got the ball, and that one good.
Love watching Hayward fight through the contact. You see the improved strength working for him.
Simmons finds Harris. And the rejection by Tatum. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way, and it's blocked by Simmons.
Oh, such a smart defensive player. He knows how to use his reach to alter shots.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Here's Brown, following the score by Josh Richardson. The kick out to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Tice, and the rejection by Embiid.
Awesome timing on the rejection. Embiid, the big fella. You don't want to bring it in around this guy.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Here's Embiid. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Embiid's got his second basket of the game.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
Here's Tice. A putback, and Hayward is right there. Hayward's got his third basket of the night.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now here is Harris. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Passes to Horford. Back to Harris. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Embiid, no good. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. Marcus Smart's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. The 76ers also with a sub. Eibels checked in. And Smart over to help. In the corner, it's Harris. Simmons trying to get open. Another miss by Philadelphia. Celtics have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Embiid against Smart. Here's Williams. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Philadelphia has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Offensive rebound, Thibault, and it's blocked.
We don't talk much about his defense. I mean, Cantor has been much maligned for his work at that end. He's been making a better effort.
Williams dishes to Smart. To the inside, Cantor. Williams inside. Good work defensively by Horford. Tie game in Boston. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the 76ers, they've got Korkmaz, Matisse Thybulle's out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Mike Scott, and it's Robinson in at the four-man position. Here's Tatum. 76ers getting the bucket. And the foul called on Korkmaz. That is his first foul of the game. Williams, he's checked in for Boston. The 76ers also with a sub. Milton's checked in. Cantor kicks to Williams. Cantor trying to free himself up. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Cantor. Williams has got his first basket.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter. And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's Wanamaker, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are three guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Here's Wanamaker, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Look, right there, the defense overcommits. Hayward with good awareness finds the open man.
The pass to Milton. Fires the three. And Cantor pulls it down. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Burks with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. Robinson leading the charge. Scott, the rebound by the Celtics. The drive by Cantor. And it's blocked. A second chance effort. Pass to Wanamaker. Down low. With the fadeaway. Celtics passing it around. Smart. And the layup is good. Smart's got the lead up to 2 now for Boston.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And Cantor over to help. Scott the pass to Burks. Back to Scott. No good that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. And the foul on Mike Scott. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Celtics. Daniel Tice comes in for Cantor. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brad Wanamaker. Josh Richardson's checked in for Philadelphia.
That is prime-time point guard play. A sensational find by Walker to set up the easy bucket.
Hilton the pass to Scott. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And some changes here for the Celtics. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Hayward. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Marcus Smart. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Scott. Horford comes in for Glenn Robinson III. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Ben Simmons in for Burks. And there's the feed to Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish. And Al Horford, the 5-time.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Brown dishes to Williams. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The 76ers trail by 8. Ahead, here's Richardson. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Well, there's the toughness and grit of Richardson, absorbing a lot of contact and powering through it.
Brown with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. Tatum kicks to Walker, and stolen by Richardson.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum. Open court basketball at its best. The D slow to catch up, and the assist leads him right to the bucket.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
And so it's Boston, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They never put themselves in too much danger. And
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Boston leading by 6. Brown and Hayward, they're the wings. Daniel Tice out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Walker in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under.
Now here's Tatum. Tice lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Tice has got the first basket of the second half here for Boston. Outside, Simmons. Horford trying to free himself up, and Simmons slams it in.
Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used that to get to the lane he wanted to get to the rim. You're going to pay for it.
And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. 6-point game. Here's Tice. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now here's Simmons. 8 points for him. In the corner, Horford with it. Here's Harris. Some changes for Boston. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Tatum. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Harris outside. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
I mean, once Embiid puts it on the deck, look out. I mean, he's using his height and quickness to capitalize.
Here's Hayward. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Hayward's got the lead up to 8 now for Boston. 76ers shooting around 40% from the floor here. And Brown over to help. Pass to Embiid. And the layup's good off the glass. Embiid's got 8 points.
Rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaway.
Here's Richardson, and a slam dunk by Richardson.
It was such a smart player, such a smart player. Richardson understands the value of the fast break hoop.
Wanamaker looking over the floor. Here's Hayward. Williams trying to break free, and Hayward gets the stuff.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Simmons finds Harris. Here's Embiid. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
What amazing strength. Look, I love how Embiid fights his way through whatever the defense throws his way.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Boston. Philadelphia also making some changes. Scotty's checked in for Horford. Korkmaz comes in for Josh Richardson, and Alec Burks subbed in for Simmons. And the Celtics making a change here. Williams is checked in, and the 76ers also making a change. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Embiid. Here's Cantor, and he banks in the layup. Cantor's got his first points in this one.
Strong finish by Cantor. The contact doesn't seem to affect his mechanics at all.
It's Korkmaz in the corner. Here we go, one-on-one. The shot by Hayward, wide open. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And it's an 8-point Boston lead.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Burks can't get it to go.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Thybulle, the pass to Scott. Burks on the wing. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Taken away by Williams, and pushing it up. Here's Boston. And Cantor throws it down.
Oh, I love to see the bigs who run the floor on fast breaks. Cantor typically plays with a high activity level.
Here's Thybulle. Not going to go that time. Good D by Williams. Boston leading by 10. Hayward from outside. That one doesn't go. The 76ers have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Nice move. And Harris puts it in.
Not just the jump shooter. Harris is also comfortable looking to score from these spots, too.
Hayward finds Cantor. And contact on the shot, so he'll be... And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Smart. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Smart's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics.
Just too physically smart, shedding the defense and finishing strong.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Down low, it's Harris and Horford. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Shake Milton. And it's Robinson in at the three. Now here's Smart following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. Outside, Smart. 5 on the clock. He feeds it to Cantor. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Harris.
Got to appreciate how aggressive Cantor is on offense. I mean, it's what earns him trips to the line.
Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. Now, here's Walker. Here's Tice. And that one goes long.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Tice. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. There's the lob to Brown. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, the breathtaking athleticism of Brown. I mean, just incredible at rising up and packing a punch on these dunks.
Now here is Robinson. Back to Simmons. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Kemba Walker picks one up.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Enes Kanter. Philadelphia also making some changes. Tobias Harris comes in for Glenn Robinson III. And it's Richardson in for Shake Milton. The 3 from Tatum. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, Gio. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
And Tatum stays with it. And the Celtics lead by 15.
The anticipation, the length. Tatum maximizes the opportunity on both ends.
Here's Simmons. The dish to Horford. Kicks it out to Richardson. In the corner, it's Harris. From past the arc. Another miss by Philadelphia. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Sinks the triple.
Taking charge tonight. Hayward, a versatile scorer. I mean, he feels comfortable shooting from any area on the floor.
Harris outside. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Tice.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
The 76ers trail by 18. Horford kicks to Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Now, you don't see that very often. The wide open three is usually like a layup for him.
Hayward from outside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Boston.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Gordon Hayward.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
And it's Brown missing. Philadelphia's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Popped up there for Embiid. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Celtics lead by 19.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Now here is Harris. He kicks to Richardson. Back to Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Lets it go from deep. Poked away and stolen by Tatum. It's good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.